Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you may be, or good evening or good night. This is Jen at JensArtyInclinations, a place to create, share and play.
Hello everyone, this is a bit of a quick tip. So I'm going to just label up the sides of my ink pads. These are just my distress oxides that I'm doing, my oxide inks and my regular inks. And I'm labeling up the sides with the colour, and then I'm also storing the different ink felt pads. So I'm using double-sided tape. I like to use that just on the back of a bit of card or something that's white because I find that a little bit easier to stick. But yeah, check this out. Put a little Velcro dot and then you can keep all your separate ink daubers underneath your distress pads. So you know those little ink daubers that we've got that you can Velcro on? So now every little ink pad that I've got has its own one. Now the dome ones do tend to make them not sit quite flat. If you're using these particular ones, you know, it will work differently on different ink pads. And then the flat ones sit pretty flat. But I like the dome ones and I've got enough room to store them like that. So I'm using those. Now, see? I'm using the actual dauber just to ink up the sides. I'm even being lazy and putting it straight on rather than cutting them all separately. I find that the easiest, quickest way to put them together. But then that way, you know, each of them work. I don't have to swap around the colours. I don't have to, you know, remember which dauber is which. My local craft shop, that's how they do their sample ink pads, and it's such an easy way because you don't have to hunt around to find it, and you can just, if you grab the ink pad, you've got the dauber as well. It's all together. And I've always got Velcro dots in this house because we do lots of laminates and we do lots of Velcro activities and things like that, in everything from home education to the visuals that my son needs for his communication. So yeah, this just seemed a perfect solution for me here. Here, it even works on the little ones. Isn't it wonderful? So I'm using the flat ones on the little ones because I do have a few more of those. I tend to do my ink colours in the little minis because I find them, I don't know, I've just picked them up in little kits. But yeah, see, they fit perfectly underneath those as well. And look, you can use, you know, you don't have to try and awkwardly write on the side of the ink pad like I did with the bigger ones. You can write on the table and then chop them up. So whichever way you want to do it. But yeah, see how the little flat ink dauber tops fit beautifully underneath these minis as well. So there you go. That's my quick tip for today. There you go. Pop it underneath on the Velcro. Swap it over. So easy. Can't believe I never thought of this before. And I'm sure I've seen people do this on their channels. I've just, you know, probably never consciously picked it up until I was up at my local craft store and saw those and looked at her and went, oh my goodness, I can't believe how easy that is. So there you are. That's how I'm doing mine from now on. And I'm now going to go and buy some more ink daubers so that I can have one for every single one of my ink pads. You know, they're so cheap to pick up those little packs. And they fit nicely in the tins, and there they are all on their side as well. I'd love it if you could leave me a comment below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed what you saw today. And of course, please subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you next time. And in the meantime, keep creating. Enjoy!